and welcome back to Capacity TV. I'm Amber Jackson and I'm a senior reporter with Capacity. We're at MWC Barcelona 2026 and today I'm here with Nicholas Nikruyan, Vice President of Voice, Mobile and Digital Solutions at Wholesale, and Ulvi Kirkaselli, Director of Strategic Partnerships at TikTok. Welcome to you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
Today, we're looking at a partnership that is redefining how digital platforms approach security and user experience. As platforms grow globally, authentication must be seamless and secure. Traditional SMS-based methods have been creating frictions and exposing vulnerabilities. That's why Deutsche Telekom, Wholesale, and TikTok are collaborating on network-based authentication through Open Gateway, moving verification to the network layer and enabling secure, silent login experiences. So with both of these guys today, we're going to explore what this means for users and for the future of digital identity. So Ulvi, maybe I'll come to you first.
Yeah, of course.
Why is secure and seamless authentication currently so critical for digital platforms like TikTok?
So at TikTok, protecting our users' safety and security is a top priority. So we are a mobile-first platform. We have millions of users in Germany and globally, and authentication process is a key part of our user journey for securing our users' access to their accounts. So actually, traditional SMS solution, as you mentioned, it's not always reliable. It creates some delays during user registration or login, especially when they are traveling or switching devices. It creates some maybe security threats like SIM swaps. So our focus is very clear at TikTok. We want to offer a seamless user experience with stronger security. So for this reason, adopting network-based authentication systems and solutions are crucial for TikTok.
And Nicholas, anything to add?
I think as a mobile operator, of course, Ulvi mentioned that we know that the traditional authentication method, which is through SMS A2P, has its flaws. There are fraudulent activities on it, and so forth, phishing and smishing and so forth. So, as network operator, of course, we believe that from a safety perspective and security perspective, this method brings a lot better experience to the end user customer at the end of the day. It's the friction that SMS has today is not there. It's much more seamless from that perspective. And so the customer experience is very, very different than today. And again, from their perspective, it happens in the background, so they don't have to necessarily do anything that they have to do in today's environment in A2P. And it's all about, it's all about conversion rate and making sure that the customers are actually satisfied with the solution. And this collaboration shows that the new technology that exists and operators such as ourselves being able to provide that technology to the likes of TikTok is quite imperative for us.
So maybe a question for you both then. What does silent authentication mean in practical terms for users?
Okay, in practical terms, silent authentication removes any unnecessary steps from our user journey during login or registration. This means actually practically, the users don't need to wait for the SMS, typing this manually on their phones. This authentication happens on the background by using mobile network more securely. So we call it TikTok one-tap login, which means that we provide our users a seamless user experience and for them to have faster, smoother and more secure access to their accounts. So actually it's a very innovative solution that we work with Deutsche Telekom. And so that's definitely something that we would like to actually scale globally.
And what makes this implementation technology significant and why is it such a milestone?
It's a milestone because of the fact that, again, it's a completely different technology. And also another aspect of it is that of course, it relies on cell technology, but there are also capabilities that it brings, even if you're on Wi-Fi, for instance, that does not exist in any other technology at this point in time. So from a technology perspective, again, and it's also the fact that we are now starting with number verify, for instance, but there are a lot of other network APIs that can be added to the entire ecosystem and to create a much more uniform environment for the customers. We are talking about authentication activities right now. Tomorrow we might be talking about areas of anti-fraud and how do we protect the consumer while they're going through the exercise. There are areas such as SIM swap to make sure again that customers are protected from fraudulent activities that this technology brings that we did not have with the previous technologies of ours.
So, in considering that context then, what makes the partnership between Wholesale and TikTok so unique, would you say?
Okay, great question actually. So I would say we are having a strategic alignment with Deutsche Telekom across different collaboration areas. So we are doing user growth initiatives, and we are improving our consumer experiences, and we are developing open gateway program initiatives around number verification, and also we are doing network-based authentication solutions and infrastructure partnerships. So we have a strong relationship with our partner. We are trying to find new innovative solutions with that. And Germany has been a big market for both of our companies, and we start our collaboration in Germany. There's a big opportunity to grow this globally with other markets and other regions. I would say the key point in this partnership, why it is so special, it's because I think we are both going beyond our traditional roles as platforms and telecom operators, and we are working together to innovate in this trusted digital experiences space. So that's definitely a big priority for our company, and I really appreciate our partnership with Deutsche Telekom. We will grow further our relationship and partnership in that space.
From our perspective, first of all, working with what I would consider digital native players is an absolute pleasure. I mean, we learn a lot out of this experience as well. So from that perspective, and by working with TikTok, I would say it also keeps us on our toes in terms of technology evolution, in terms of, okay, today this is what we are looking for, but what is the next step for the customer experience? If you look at traditionally, mobile network operators have always been connectivity providers. And now we are adding a lot more layers on the connectivity because we want to move beyond that connectivity active. And as Ulvi says, we want to become really a partner from a digital perspective to provide the solutions that the likes of TikTok have in order to satisfy the customers. And the fact that we continue to build on these solutions, working together in order to create a better customer experience.
Sounds like a fantastic partnership to me. Following the successful implementation, how do you both see this partnership evolving, and what strategic potential do you see in the years to come?
That's a great question. So maybe I can go first.
Please go for it.
Okay. So first thing first, we want to launch number verification API, and we want to scale it globally. So obviously Germany is a great starting market for us. We want to see the development of the API across multiple markets where our footprint actually matches. And I think the second step is for TikTok, Open Gateway is a big initiative. We would like to understand what other APIs are available that we can actually start using and testing, and we would like to bring more solutions to our trust and safety roadmap. And I think this is a great start of our collaboration in the industry with Deutsche Telekom and with other big telecom operators all around the world. We would like to bring the industry these innovative solutions, working together and evolving the roadmap all together and exploring this all together.
If I just want to add on the last part that Ulvi mentioned, it's the roadmap part of it that is very critical for us to make sure that we are aligned with TikTok in terms of where they want to go, so that we make sure that we provide the right solutions. From our perspective, of course, as Ulvi said, Germany, of course, is one of the largest markets, not only in Europe, but globally. So we want to make sure that we cover that. But at the same time, we want to make sure that all of the other operating companies, or NatCos, as we call it in Deutsche Telekom, across Europe are also part of this ecosystem. So we are building the network APIs throughout the other networks that we also have in Europe. Again, as Ulvi mentioned, we want to continue to build on the network APIs and bring other API solutions into the market that are, again, not only from an authentication perspective, as I mentioned earlier, from a management of the fraud management activities of our customers and so forth. And then we have other APIs that are geolocations, for instance, but that requires, of course, the 5G implementation. So we are looking at the 5G network implementation as well to see what other layers of APIs we can bring outside of what we call communication APIs for that matter as well.
Fantastic. Nicholas, Ulvi, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Good question.
And thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you.